Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to do two things. In the first part I'm going to show you the A5 in dark brown leather from Roterfaden and show you how I use it for my work. And in this one I will focus on how useful and practical the clips system is. In the second part I will be going through this A5 and then showing you all the options. I used a card to display all the options and wrote down all the names and stuff and show you everything that you can choose from for these Roterfadens. And so I suggest we start with the big one, so let's put this one aside a little. Okay, so that's a big one and it's fairly heavy. But I really wanted something that would last me for years, probably more than I can actually keep teaching, but and that's very, very practical. But I'm going to show you the leather first, because the leather is really a gorgeous brown. You see it with hints of red on my camera, but I do not see them. I do not see those hints. But what it tells me is that with time, the patina is probably going to be a little brownish, reddish. It's already showing some kind of patina. Right, as you can see, it takes marks fairly easily. Okay. So of course, in my school bag, it gets a lot of scratches, but it's still looking good after about 3 weeks of class. So here you've got that discreet logo Roterfaden at the bottom right. Here you can see that color. It's really a really beautiful leather. It's really gorgeous and it's very soft and pliable. Alright, so let's go back to the rest, which is more interesting. You have to move. I need the place. Okay, so here you've got the band. It's an elastic band. As you can see, there's plenty of place. So the idea is that you can stuff those notebooks a lot. And on the side, you have a small pen holder that's actually too small for the pen I use at work. So that's the reason why there's no pen in it. And I will have to take out a few things before we start. Everything that's bearing my name. Okay, so that's my schedule and the work I've prepared for the kids. Okay, so here we go. What they propose is a leather cover, and you choose the inside. You choose everything that is outside, and you choose everything that's inside. So I chose the dark brown leather, and I strongly suggest you try this one too if you like this color, because it's really, really amazing. And I chose the magnolia felt inside. So it's something that's original about their notebooks, is that they suggest leather and felt. Okay. And I talked to them about the felt, and they said it's not your usual felt, the one you would use to do things at home. It's a much stronger one. The only issue that you can have with this is keep it away from water. It doesn't like water, but that's it. Inside you've got different configurations. So I chose the configuration that's called number 5. That's the number 5. You've got 3 card holders. You've got a big pocket there is where I put all my papers. And at the end you've got this holder where you can put something like an iPad or something. And what I put there is my my schedule. If there are changes, I can then stick stuff on it. Right, and I have 3 notebooks inside. So the way I use this is, as a teacher, you need to schedule all your days. I teach in a middle high school, and so my organization is I see the kids on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I've got what we call AP and what we call AP. So here's how I do this. I've got 3 notebooks and 6 things to put inside. I use one side and then the other side. And for that, on Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to have my 3.1 and 6.5. And it will directly open to where I want it because of that clip system. So let's have a look at that clip system. Right, so that's the clip. It fits inside a strong elastic band here. So as you can see, 1, 2, that's the one missing. 1, 2, 3. The size of these differ. If you're in the A5, I will take one from the A5 to show you as a form of comparison. Right, so that's the one in the A5, and that's the one in the A4, and that's simply this, up, up. So that's made in Bavaria. Okay, so this is entirely made in Germany. So let's put this back. And why do I find this practical? Well, once I've done my Monday stuff, it's easier for me to take the whole thing off the notebook, out of a notebook, okay? I can do the same with the Friday one, so that was Friday, that was just what I did on Friday with the kids. Now I take this one out, and I can feel the Monday one, okay? And same thing for the others. Also, there's something that's interesting about these. So I will put back the Monday one, which is ready. So I will start with this group. So I'm going to close that exactly where I want it. Okay. And another advantage of these clips is that you can put your class stuff inside, and then if you have something that you want to put inside, I'm just going to use their advertising system. Just clip it inside, and it stays there. So you can do that with train tickets, you can do that with a little note. If I need something and I need to remember something for the kids, I always forget to tell them things. I just put a little paper there, and that's it. And I think I've got I've got this one. This one, that's a to-do list, zu tun. It's a to-do list that they sell, and then I can easily put it inside the clips, inside the notebooks, and so on. So I can use these clips to hold my notebooks, but also as page marks, and it's very, very practical. So that's the notebooks they sell, the big ones, and they are not really expensive. It's the price is fair, and it's dot grid with black dots, but it's fairly okay. And the paper is nice, but I mean, I'm only using ballpoint pens for work, so I really do not mind that paper would not be the same quality. But I started with ink, and it doesn't show through. There's no feathering. It's actually quite nice. So that's how I use this one, and I find it to be a very practical system. So you can just take out your notes and then leave it as it is, right? So here I can push everything so that it stays right and it's no longer moving. So it's very practical. It's a bit heavy in my bag because it's a huge notebook, but I've never had a system that was so easy to use as a teacher. And it turns out to be very practical when I'm preparing my next course, and then I just take one out, look at what I've just done with the kids, and then prepare for the other day. And here with 3 notebooks, I can do my work for 6 different courses. So that's kind of practical. So I added decoration. You do not have Monday, you do not have these, you just have the Roterfaden stamp, which is a nice one, and you just get these stickers. So I immediately put the stickers, that's archival stickers, but I immediately put them on it just for fun, really. But it's archival stickers. So I hope it gave you a nice idea of this notebook. It's an actually beautiful work, and I really enjoy using it at work. And it's like a unique kind of piece. None of my colleagues has this. They all wonder what it is. They all look at the lever because it's so gorgeous, and they like to put their hands on it. So I don't mind. It will give it a nicer patina with time. And It's a kind of leather that might go dry, but what's going to show, and that's something you should be aware of with the combination number 5, is you will see the place of the elastic coming out on the leather at on the other side. You can already see it, right? If I put my hand on my finger on it. But apart from that, that's actually a very good-looking notebook. As I mentioned, the color is darker for my eyes than for my camera's eye, but it's a dark color. To compare it to the Midori, that would be that. So it's a bit darker than the Midori. Okay. So if you have one brown Midori, you can have an idea of what it looks like. Okay. Thanks for watching. Next video is going to be about all the choices you get when you do when you use the configurator on the Roterfaden website and a display of the A5.